Every journey gets us closer to the same truth. We all need connection.
You are watching In Conversation This Week with Miceal O'Hurley.
This is Miceal O'Hurley with Diplomacy in Ireland, the European Diplomat. This is our special continuing report on the Russian invasion of Ukraine. I'm now speaking to our friend Iryna. We will omit last names for security reasons. Iryna, how are you?
I can tell you that right now I'm fine.
Where are you?
I'm in Kyiv region, the city called Irpin. We have Gostomel here and Bucha. I think that you already heard about these cities.
Last time I was in those neighborhoods, if I remember right, you're just across a couple bridges from the downtown core of Kyiv. Do I have that right?
We don't have them now. I know that they are gone. In the morning yesterday, we woke up from the very loud sound of explosion, and later, and that time the Wi-Fi was gone. We have now mobile internet, and a few minutes later we get an information that that was because of the explosion of the bridge, one of the bridges. And now I think that almost all the bridges from Irpin to Kyiv was exploded. Sorry for my English.
Your English is wonderful, and Iryna,
Thank you.
I want to thank you, and if we can just say hello to your husband, who I think is on the side, for both of you being here. Now, are you in your residence, or are you near a place of safety?
We are at the safe place in my workshop. I'm a shoe designer, and I have a workshop in the basement, located in the basement, a few blocks from my house, because we are living at the 9th floor. And it was very scary yesterday after explosion. So we came to my workshop, and now we are here with a family of my neighbors. They have 2 kids, and I have a small daughter. They are playing. They are playing. They're calm now, and that's very good, because they were very frightened yesterday. And
How old is your daughter, Iryna?
She is 5 years.
And how has she been taking this? Have there been tears, any signs of emotional trauma? What's it been like for her?
No tears, no tears. She screamed once when I felt the metallic, how to say it, frying pan. Yes, it felt at the floor, and she was scared, but it was the only scream of her. I'm telling her that mommy is calm, so please calm down. If you're hearing some sounds, please run to me. And she's running to me when she hears something, but she's calm. The first night she was sleeping at her with me in my bed. And last night we spent here at my workshop, and she was less calm than before, but now it's okay. We are trying to keep ourselves calm.
Do you have steady electricity supply? Is there running water? You mentioned the broadband was knocked out.
Yes.
How is the critical infrastructure?
We have this all, and we have another provider of Wi-Fi here in my workshop. We have 2 providers in Ukraine, sorry, in Irpin, and one of them had some wires at near the bridge, so it doesn't recovered yet. And here we have another provider, and we have Wi-Fi. It wasn't working yesterday in the morning, but at noon it started working. So I'm now talking to you by Wi-Fi. We have water, we have electricity, we have everything we need. to live now.
Do you have food? Is there access to banks? Do you have an escape plan if necessary?
We don't have an escape plan because now we are planning to stay here. I I feel safe now. It's a bit scary, but I feel safe now because our military forces are are defending us. Defend. I think I used the correct word. But we will look what will happen. I really hope and I pray each day that we don't need more than 2 or 3 days to see how it will finish everything this.
Do you have access to banks, or are the cash machines empty and the banks closed?
Actually, I don't have a bank in nearest few blocks from my house, so I didn't go there. I heard from my neighbors that bank, how to say it, bankomats, cashing machines, they are almost empty. But I have a few small shops. They accessing credit cards because another shops which are opened now, they want cash only, and the cash is over. The cash is over, but we have food, we have fresh water, and our neighbors have it too, so we are cooperating now, and it's easier to be with someone than alone.
If I am not mistaken, there is a large airfield, an airport northwest of you. How far is the airport from you?
Gostomel, it's very near from Irpin, and 3 days ago we were there. We were choosing a townhouse for our family in the very beautiful place, and I saw that in this place were Russian soldiers with their tanks. Yesterday or a few days ago, 2 days ago. And we woke up at the first day of the war from explosions at the Gostomel airport, and we saw the news that a few times we were what we were doing. Our military forces, they defending the airport, and a few times they were failing, but I really don't know now who's controlling that territory.
So that's really quite close to you.
But I hear now time after time the sounds of explosions in the way of the airport. Do you hear me? Oh?
I do.
Yep.
Now, Minister Kuleba, our friend, the foreign minister, posted a photograph of a high-rise skyscraper apartment building that the Russians had hit in the midsection with a missile. Have any explosions occurred in residential neighborhoods near you?
In the nearest blocks, I didn't saw that. I don't know, maybe, but I didn't saw any news by my own eyes. That's why I couldn't talk about it. Just what I hear and see now. Nearest blocks are safe and undestroyed.
It's somewhat of a surreal situation. You're very close to the airport. Fighting has been going on there for 3 days now, sometimes in very close quarters. And yet there seems to be calm in your neighborhood. Do you think you will be able to remain in Kyiv? What do your friends and neighbors say?
They always and they all say Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava.
Glory to the heroes.
Yes, yes, and it's a bit unnormative election, but they all say "Русский корабль, иди нахуй."
So you seem to be in good spirits despite all. What is the mood of the population? Do you have confidence in your government?
I think yes. Now we haven't it for a few days ago, but now we have.
I've
Yes,
seen
yes.
pictures of President Zelensky at the front line with the soldiers. Are you surprised that this comedian is now stepping up and becoming a wartime president?
Yes, a bit. I wasn't voting for him, but I'm so glad that he is now acting like a real president. And no matter what everyone say, he is our president, and no one could tell us what to do. We voted for him. He is ours, and we we are united near him, and he is with us. And I think it's the right way for us, for all of us.
Where are you getting your news?
I'm getting the news from official sources, from Ministry of Defense. I think I called it right. From my friends, which have some sources there, and I really I'm trying to filter possible fakes. Don't believe in everything, and I have lots of friends and connections with very different people from different companies, from different countries, so I think I'm getting the correct information.
Let me ask you a frightening question, and forgive me for asking it. What would life be for you under Russian occupation? Do you think you have a future? Will your child be safe?
No.
Or is this the moment of destiny for Ukraine, if not Europe?
Yes, this is the moment. I don't think I could live in Russia, but I was born near St. Petersburg. It was many years ago, and all my life I live in Ukraine. I lived in Crimea. Crimea is Ukraine. Crimea, it was my home, and we are doing everything to save Ukraine, to stay united. And no, Ukraine will be forever.
My last question to you: if you could speak to everyone in Europe at this moment, what would you ask them?
Please pray for Ukraine. Please stand with us. Please do whenever you can in your country to help us stay united, stay to save Ukraine, stay independent, and please be with Ukraine.
Iryna, thank you for your time. Stay in touch. Um, our hearts are pouring out to the people of Ukraine. Keep your daughter safe and your husband by your side. Stay strong.
Yes, yes. Right now we are hearing explosions from the that side where the airport of Gostomel is. So we are
Get
trying to
inside.
be. Yes, yes, yes.
Iryna, thank you.
You're
Stay
welcome,
safe.
Michal. Welcome.
Bye bye.
Bye.
This is Miceal O'Hurley, and thank you for watching our latest continuing coverage live from Kyiv.
300 million years ago, there was no Africa, Asia, Americas, or Europe. Just one big supercontinent, Pangea. And today, there is still a force connecting those divided by distance, reversing millions of years of rifting. Making far feel close, bringing there to here. Turkish Airlines.